Ah, ah, ah,
All right, I see people talking. Well, welcome to the Babi Gang podcast. My name is OPP Star. Today we have many people with us. Shelf, are you here?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. This is like the fifth time I'm asking is here or not. Wow.
Because I'm just quiet, I am.
Yeah, so let's start the podcast, I would say.
Alright. Let's see. We got a lot of interesting topics, I'm pretty sure, today. But let's just start with simple talk. How is everyone's day today? Let's start with simple. How was your day, Pratt? What did you do?
My day was great. How about yours?
My day was great also. How about yours?
I woke up pretty late.
And that's
Yeah, I woke up pretty late. And I was like, Faraz is not streaming today. Let's do a Babi Gang podcast. So that's how my day started, basically.
oh.
Yep. And then
You woke up and chose social.
Yep. So how are you guys doing today? Did you get a new mic? No, I didn't. Do I sound good? All right. So
Sounds good, bro.
yeah, I'm a bit sorry for like delay. We actually started at 9, but we just saw a big issue that no one noticed. So we tried to fix it, and well, it's fixed. So, starting my day off by watching Shoujo Ramano. Okay, your boy. We know you're a fucking weeb or a cultured person.
Cultured man. Alright. Do. So we're supposedly we should talk about some stuff that we have a topic today. We have a lot of free stuff that we could talk about today.
Yep.
So since I've noticed a lot, right? Everyone's been starting Blender and stuff. Let's just start with that. What do you think about everyone's growth in Blender?
Okay.
Like these past few weeks, I would say.
Yeah. So, no, this is the reason why I chose today's topic, because everyone was like asking me and asking for us, even you, for Photoshop, Blender, Premiere Pro editing topics. So this is not fully a creative podcast. It will include some of the life topics that I'm going to talk about. Well, if you're thinking, how am I qualified to talk about this? If the topic, like if the things I'm talking about to you, like if you think that's pretty good and it can improve your life, then it's better to listen, right? But if you're not satisfied, well, you're free to leave. You're free to go play your games or do whatever you want. But if it's logical, I will appreciate if you like stay in. It's not necessary for you guys to talk in the chat. You can just join our Discord. You can just hear us while you're playing games. So yep. So let's start with our first topic, which is basically Blender, Photoshop. Like Shelf asked me, how is the growth of people? Well, the growth is amazing, to be really honest. Like Hafiz, Arhan, me, Faraz, we are doing pretty good. Like if you go to our art channel, basically, you can see all of us are like spamming our art over there. We are making like cubes in glass. We are rendering it out in Blender. Many people are making manga or basically cartoons, and they're posting it in art gallery. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, they're basically spamming art, but their art is pretty good. I really like it. It's not that 10-year-old kid using MS Paint and telling I'm a fucking artist. No, these guys are like real fucking artists. Like even now, I'm doing this thing since like 8 years, 10 years now, and I still cannot draw. You know, like I cannot draw a character properly with a pen and a pencil, like a pen and a paper. But digitally, I can do it. So let's talk about Blender and Photoshop stuff. Let me just open something that will be useful for everyone. So this is an application called as Photopea. If you don't know, like a free Photoshop. So this is like a free Photoshop on Chrome. You don't need to download it. So I'm gonna just open a new file. You know, I will explain it to you using some shit drawing of mine. So yeah. So let's start with like the simple things. What makes a artist creative? It's not about the stuff he's buying from the internet. It's not about me using like a fucking $1,000 PC. It's not me about using a really expensive drawing tablet. It's about what you have and how you utilize it properly. You get what I mean? No download, no, just open your Chrome and just use it. It's called as Photopea. So yesterday, I made it like a cube, a globe in Blender. So I know many of you guys use Blender, but I will just listen to it. It's kind of useful. Like you can just relate this to anything in your life that you're doing. Let me just go and get the cube, basically. So that's the cube, right? This is like a Blender thing. So Arhant was asking me, how did I make the grass inside the cube? Well, I didn't make the glass, to be honest. Like the basic decoding of that thing is there's a fucking cube. Okay, and I made it like a small circle, and then the grass is over here. So I didn't do anything over here. If you go for pro lessons outside, they will be like, oh no, you need to do some shit over there and that, and they will like make like a fucking 30-minute tutorial. I did this in like fucking 1 minute. So art is all about what you have and what you want. It's like, this is my geometry teacher's, like what you have. Let's say you have a like a simple thing, like you have a pen and a paper. Why do you need a drawing tablet? You can just draw inside the paper. So yeah, I will just basically draw on a paper, and then I will put it in digitally, and then I can draw it again. So that's what it is. And for I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, that thing happens. Give me a second, wait. My cursor disappeared. That's weird.
Nice.
Yeah, my cursor disappeared just suddenly. Okay. So what do you think about, like, what's your workflow, Shelf? Like, how do you
What's
make?
my whole what?
Yeah, what's your work? You make drawings since the start. Like, I know you make mangas, but how do you start it? What's your basic idea?
How do I start it?
Yep.
Basically, right, you just start with a random scribbles. Like the scribble doesn't even have to make sense. You could just scribble randomly, get an idea of it, or like at least get some sort of inspiration, even from scribbles. Like, I kid you not, from one scribble you can get like a shit ton of ideas. Like, you don't even have to make the scribble make sense. Just like, okay, Pratt, what I want you to do, go to Photoshop and scribble everywhere. You see, if that makes sense. So if you're like me, right, you'll see that, but then you'll see that, and then you can try to make sense of like something. Try to do it on different lines, circles, squares. Make anything and everything, not just lines, not just things. That's how I usually get inspiration for manga panels. I scribble and then I look at the tiny parts of it.
Ooh.
And for some reason, right, since I'm experienced with it, my brain just automatically thinks of a scene that I can add. And that's how I usually start my manga making.
So it's basically, since you have practiced it a lot, of mangas and drawings, like you kept hard working. So like the moment you see it, your brain is like, oh, that looks like a shoe. Oh, that looks like a face. Oh, I can make a hand over there.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? That's fucking cool.
Yeah,
so,
basically like that.
I will. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So I will tell you what I do. Does Blender work on low spec laptops? Yes, your boy, it does. So how my workflow usually is, anything, even studying, and anything, like, let's say about making a video. Oh, let's talk about the recent video, the Creator Awards video. So after the Creator Awards, I was like, I want to make a video, but how will I make it cool? So the first thing I did was I imagined like, okay, these are like some secret tips that only few people, like, I'm only telling this on the podcast, no one else knows it. So what I did was, if you haven't seen it, you can see it later. The first one, like 1 minute, I'm just talking to you guys, and then I added like a intro trailer for the judges. Like, many of you guys will think, like, why do you need to add like a judges trailer? Like, you made it so like epic and shit, and you worked on like 3 days on it. So the basic reason for that was, when a viewer sees when a viewer sees like your video or something, the first thing he will notice, like not notice, he will think is, even I can do it. So what makes it different from, like, what makes it different? Like, what's the difference between you and the viewer? So the difference is the perspective. And what do I mean by perspective? So the moment I showed you the judges video, it was like so fucking cool that the person who was looking at it, he was, oh yeah, that shit is cool. So I didn't just show my art over there. If you see the background of the video, which you can see it later, like after the podcast ends, you can see all of our work going inside of the video. So it's like, I'm showing off Shelf's art, I'm showing off my art, I'm showing off Faraz's art, which looks fucking amazing. And psychologically, yeah, I and the J. The I means the viewer, and the J, judges. Yeah. So it impacts the viewer. Like, the moment you see something cool going on, you're like, oh shit, that guy has some talent. That's why you get hooked on the video. And I made the video as smooth as possible, because if you make like too many jump cuts and too many cut pastes, it looks a bit weird. Same thing goes on with live. So this is my tip for everyone. I don't know if you want to hear it or not, but I will just tell. So the basic tip for everyone is, if you're near the age of basically 20 to like 20, like, okay, let's say 24 or below, do not give up on your random dreams. Like, random dreams means your random hobbies. Let's say you want to draw, go for it. Let's say you want to learn guitar, go for it. What happens is, when you're around the age of like below, you have too much time in your hand. So this is below 24, so you can learn like so many stuff over here, like Photoshop, right? Basically many things. Photoshop, Premiere Pro, Blender. Okay, these are like more of art things, but I'm at a division over here. So Premiere Pro, these are for art people. But let's say you are a medical student, let's say you are a commerce student. So for you, you can read many books. Books are boring. Well, there are podcasts, there are audiobooks. You can read those. Get as much experience as you can till you reach like 24. Because once you reach 24, you get a whole burden of everything, like your family, your finances, how will you live your life, your marriages, or everything. So you won't get time for your hobbies, basically. So you cannot expand. You can expand, but you won't expand like you did 10 years ago. If you remember, when you were a kid, you used to play games like a fucking pro, but now it's slowly decreasing. It's because of the other things that's coming on your head. So when you reach 24, basically everyone goes for the same mindset, which is work and how to grow. That's it. Nothing else. Now is the time for everyone of you to learn something. So don't waste your time, basically. Yeah, now is the time, because Yoruba, it's now or never. It's like right now everyone is watching anime. It's fine, don't do it much, but still, wasting time. Do you know how much hours you sleep in like your whole lifetime? It's like 20% of your life. So if I say I'm like 21 right now, okay, and if I search like how many years, how many days in 80 years, okay, it's 29200. 29200. Dude, that's so. Every day you're spending a day. You have already lived 7,300 days. So yeah, use your time properly. Like, many people ask me, I'm not flexing, but still, like, you know so many stuff. How do you do it? My answer is simple: stop wasting time. I'm wasting time is, I'm not saying watching anime shit, playing games shit. Do it, but in a limit. Be sure to cover up if you're playing games. If you're playing games, be sure to balance it with your work and your experience. Don't just go on. So basically every parent wants this balance, alright? And this is, you cannot divide it using time. Like, if I play games for 3 hours, I can work for 3 hours. No, it's not like that. Some people have the potential to do the 8-hour work in just 1 hour. So you have to know it yourself. So many people don't know that shit, actually. Like, it's.
I'm gonna cut you off. Apparently you're lagging on stream, but not on Discord.
Wait, let me fix it. Um. Wait. I'm trying. All right. It's fine, I guess. No.
It should be.
Is it fine? I was playing lo-fi. I don't know how it switched up to like chaotic music. Is this fine now?
If it sounds fine, then we Gucci.
Yep. I hope it's fine. All right, it's okay. It's basically my mic wire, guys. Like the moment I touch it, even a bit, it just gets fucked up. So, yeah, so that's how you basically balance your things. So, work smart. This is my quote every time I talk to someone. This is my only quote that I ever tell. Work smart. What does work smart mean? It means working smart is basically something like for example, okay, so let's say there's an artist. I'm gonna just divide this boundary. So this is the noob artist. Okay, sorry, this is the smart artist, and this is the pro artist. So the pro artist will always make perfect lines, but the smart artist will make lines as fast as he can. But the difference between these two is the smart artist will make the random lines in such a way that it will look better than the pro artist. Plus he has saved like fucking 15 hours of time. So that's smart work. So people need to learn that. It's basically called as makeshifting. If you did something wrong, learn a fix it and then apply it on everything. You know, this is the thing. This varies on everything. Let's say if you're studying, many of you guys are like last night studying, for sure. That's how humans are. Yeah, so that's how humans are. So if you're studying, the smart work will be you studying since day one for 5 minutes, or it's not 5 minutes, just revising what your teacher taught. But if it's like the same person, if you're the same person and you study like one day before the exams, you will surely see a performance gap and you will get like so much stress on the day of exams. But if you did smart work and if you did work for like every day for 1 hour, you will save a lot of time, plus you will remember everything. So that's what smart work basically is. All right. Spotify ads. Sorry about that. So how do I work? What's my mentality? Okay, I'm kind of a lazy person, so I come in the smart guy category. I make random lines and I try to make the best out of it. So how did I learn this thing? Before, right? I used to be a person, like I used to make art study or do whatever for like 6 hours, 10 hours, and then one day I noticed a random person on internet. He was like, he made a better art in 5 minutes with his makeshifting skills. This thing goes for Blender, this thing goes for life. So do you know how did he do that? It's because he had the random experience that I told you guys before. Like till the age of 24, learn as many experience as you can. Once you learn it, let's say you're a manager in a company, and let's say an artist comes up to you and you're like, I want a job. So you will see his work, and since you know the knowledge of art, even the basic knowledge, you can judge his art better than the 80% of the people in your company who have never done art. So that's what makes you efficient in being you. Songs. All right. So that's like a big difference in a normal person and a smart person. So, like I said, my workflow is, let's say if you're making, Shaf, give me a random thing to make. I will try to
Teddy bear.
teddy bear. So, if I'm making a teddy, if a pro person is making a teddy bear, he will make the outlines first, he will make the eyes first, and everything first. But what I will do is, I will go to the internet, copy paste a bear, all right? Or maybe I'll just search for a bear outline and I'll just copy paste it from the internet. I saved like 10 minutes of the time making lines. I will open Photoshop, make outlines, copy paste it. So it will work basically. So I have saved like a lot of time. I have made it the lines. Both of us are doing the same thing, but I have saved more time than him. So which means after finishing my drawing, I can spend those 20 minutes perfecting the drawing. So that's like a big brain move. So I'm kind of a introvert guy because I don't like talking to people. That may sound rude, but why? Is because let's say if I'm explaining something, let's say if I'm explaining something to your boy, I'm like, so you. Okay, let's say the basic thing. Let's say the basic thing. If like yesterday or something, Arhant asked me about how to make a glass. So in Blender. So I don't know how you. I'm gonna try to this thing. But so glass was the simplest thing in Blender. And if someone asked me that, how do you make glass? As per me, like I have done Blender, I have watched YouTube tutorials, I have done the whole Google internet search because I didn't know how to make glass. But when I noticed it, glass, Glass, I was like, wait, that's a dumb question because he didn't do enough research. And if he didn't do enough research, that means he didn't basically like he's not that much dedicated to like Blender, because if he was like that dedicated, he would have searched the whole internet just for the one thing. So I was like, let's wait. I just told them you have to make the glass yourself, because artists are kind of like a introvert, not introvert basically. So every artist, this is like common thing I'm saying. Every artist has like their own ego. If someone dislikes their drawing, they're like they are pieces of shit. If someone likes it, they're like, oh shit, this guy has like a eye for the art. Yeah, you did it. So I'm pretty happy for Haran. So I was saying about the artist here. Wait a second. Let me just refresh the VC. Yeah. So I was about the artist. So when an artist accomplishes anything on his own, right, he gets the confidence to do anything in this world. So that's why I don't tell everything to everyone, like every secret tip or anything. I just make them do on their own. So I'm basically making you guys learn, and if you feel offended or anything, well, you can swear at me, I'm fine by that. But yeah, so let's talk about real life mindset. Since it's COVID, not many of us are talking to other people. So let me show you some things that you might not learn. If you wanna become good in life, you have to. This is for everyone. This is for everyone, dude. If you're an artist, not artist, if you're a random person, this is for everyone. If you want to become like something, basically the simplest thing to become good at everything is to have an amazing eye. You need to train your eye to decode stuff. What do I mean by that? Let's say, let me take a random. Okay, let me take a. Everyone has done math in their life. So when you see a sum, basically 2 plus 2, You decode it, you're like 2 plus 2 is 4. But that's the same theory, like you decoded it, but if you don't know how to decode it, you're like 2 plus 2 is 4. Wait, what? How did you do that? That's what basic decoding is. When you see art, when you see a person, when you see someone talking, you need to decode them. Their body language, how they're looking, what they're doing, are they nervous, handshaking. Those are like the basic fundamentals of a good eye. So if you want to become good at anything, open your eye, look at everyone around you. And the best thing about your eye is, about a human body is, if anything is there in front of you, you can copy it. So I'm not saying go ahead and copy Mona Lisa, go ahead, copy everyone's art. I'm asking you to analyze that art, think how the creator of the art like made it the art properly, and then next time when you make your art, use those small tips in your art. That will make the huge difference. That's the basic thing between a pro and a beginner. A beginner knows nothing, he just knows how to use the paintbrush. A pro knows how to use the paintbrush in 10 different ways. Both of them are using the same thing. So that's about like a real life topic over here. Let's take so Shelf,
What's up?
what do you think about my perspective? Is it good or bad?
Pretty good, yeah, it's pretty good. You made a lot of good points there, like, especially the part where like a professional painter actually knows how to use a brush with like 10 different ways. That is actually a pretty good tip for like everything technically.
Yep. That's like the basic thing between a pro and a beginner. The only way to learn it, no one is gonna teach you that. No one is your mom, dad in your world. This is the best way to learn, is to make your eyes good. Parents usually forget this to teach their kids. If you see in ancient times when a child 10 years old, maybe 6, 7, they saw him as a mature adult. They just left him in this open world. They're like, you can go die, but you have to learn something and come back. Nowadays, people are forgetting that. So, do you know the whole tuition thing that's going on? Like, everyone is stressed out because of it. Every child, basically, they hate tuitions. The reason why tuitions are so important, like, let's say there was a royal family. They had enough money to hire like the best teacher, so they hired it. But there were other poor families. But it somehow worked because there were 80 normal families and one rich family. So the one kid was getting higher education and the others were not getting it. So if a normal kid got like 30 marks, everyone else would have gotten 30 marks, which is average. But if it's going below average, then something is wrong with the child. But if it's like, then no parents would scold. They'll be happy that you at least passed. But now what's happening is, in a class of 80, 79 people are going into classes and one guy is studying at home. So are you seeing a difference between education and the effort that kid is putting? He's putting like 10% effort in school, and the others are like, they're going for classes, they're going for everything. So what a parent thinks, the parent of the one person who is not going to the tuition classes, that other kids classes, they're getting good marks, but my kid is not going there. So they force you to go in. And that's what becomes a stress. The child doesn't want to go in, but he's going in there. So that's like the main problem right now. So you cannot end up tuition classes, or you cannot end up that thing. But what a parent can do is to know his child better and to train him what he should become in life. Look, education is important, degree-wise, learning-wise, personality-wise, making friends-wise, but making career is far more difficult than like the 1990s right now, and it will get more and more difficult because every day, let's say for me, I'm not flexing, but yeah, for me, let's say for Shelf can draw a manga as high quality as a pretty good artist. Like, yeah, he can draw fucking really good like mangas. I can make decent music. I can decently edit videos. I can decently do Photoshop. But when a child comes up who's been like learning English, math, science, and he wants to do art, and when he comes up and we are like, oh, I can do all these things, Shelf is like, oh, I can make pro manga. That kid will get demotivated and he will never do anything. But that kid had the potential, and his parents crushed it. So I'm not saying don't disobey your parents. You need to obey them because they're the only one who's gonna help you till the end. And nothing in your life is permanent. Nothing, not even non-living objects. Now it's there, tomorrow it won't be there. Same with happiness, same with sadness. So what you have now, utilize it properly. If you can study now, study now. If you can learn now, learn now, because later you won't have any opportunities.
That all?
Yeah, we will continue in a bit. The topic got too much serious, like people will get depressed. Yeah, they're like, what am I
What am I gonna do now?
So if you're like addicted to something, and if you cannot do it, like maybe procrastinating, the only thing to counter it is making a habit. So COVID was a pretty good time. Like each one of you now have your own habit because of COVID. It's like changed. You know, it has changed your mindset. It has changed your how you talk, your brain language. Basically, it changed your brain. Lockdown started. I got a not the addiction, but like a let's say addiction. Yeah, a addiction to make something creative every day. Or addiction to open Discord in the morning first. Or addiction to like maybe watch anime in the morning while eating and everything. So this happened because of COVID. And this COVID actually taught me many things. Many people are saying COVID was bad, COVID was good. For me it was okay, it is pretty fucked up, people are dying, but you got your own personal time for yourself that you won't get in like fucking 100 years. You got time with your friends and family. You got time to sleep till fucking 4 p.m., dude. What else do you want in COVID? Yeah. So I got like addicted. Like if I don't make a creative thing every day, this happened to me during COVID. Like if I don't do anything, I can sleep in my night, during the night. Like I get uncomfortable. I'm like, I didn't do anything. I wasted my time. So COVID actually taught me many things. I started reading some books about finance. I'm getting into stocks and everything because, as per me, those are the future for the passive income. I wouldn't talk about passive income and anything because I'm not educated enough for, and I might guide you into the wrong way. So I don't want to fuck up your life. So I won't talk about that. Yeah. So if you don't know about something, just don't talk about it or just stay away from it. It's way better than talking about it and ruining other people. So do you have any questions, guys, about anything?
Any questions? Ooh. This is an interesting topic though, because like it's all about everyone's future too, and it's not really certain whether we're gonna fail or not.
Yep.
But there's a high percentage if we actually like do these stuff. There's a high percentage that you will actually succeed. And to be honest, I'd rather take that risk than anything. To be honest.
Yeah, and this is like one more thing, guys. This is like my life experience. I don't know if like many people know about this thing. You guys know it, but you guys ignore it. Let's say if there's an exam, if there's like something stressful happening in your life, look, time never stops. So does your life. If there's something sad going on, it will pass on. If there's an exam, you will reach it one day for sure. You cannot like stop time and go back. So instead of thinking how to cancel the exam, how can I skip the exam, how can I skip the sad part, my mic is is it
I don't know.
is it scuffed? Oh, now it's fine. Yeah, so if something is going to happen in the future, don't think about changing it. Think about how you can think about how can you teach, how can you make yourself prepared for the future, because it's going.
How can you take advantage of it?
Yeah. So if something I was talking this topic with Shelf a few days ago, I fucking stretched the topic till 2 a.m. I'm pretty sure you got bored. But I was explaining the same thing. Work smart, not hard. Working hard means you're basically thinking how to change the future. But working smart is, if there's an exam on 31st, you start studying today. So at least you will get passing marks if you study for 1 hour per day, instead of going full on one night study and you're like, oh shit, the exam didn't cancel. I prayed to God 100 times. Don't do that hard work. Don't stress your brain. Shit is gonna happen. Shit is gonna go. Do what you want. Take the profit of what you have right now. Because now is the only time passes by. No one is waiting for you. And remember this one thing. No matter who you have, no matter how many of you're always alone. That's how you were born and that's how you will die. So having friends, pretty good. Having a life partner, pretty good. But first, learn yourself how to survive yourself. How to survive alone is pretty important. If you, right now, most of you guys are 18. Many of you guys are thinking our parents are shit, my parents are like that. They're annoying. I'm gonna just ask you one question. Can you earn enough to buy or rent your own apartment, pay your college fees, pay your food, do your clothes and everything? I'm pretty sure 80% of you will say no. 20% will say yes because they're dumbasses. No, you cannot. You cannot do this shit unless you're a fucking millionaire or you became fucking successful Logan Paul or someone or KSI in a young age. No, you cannot do that. So stop bitching. If you cannot give what they can give to you, stop bitching. Just accept it happily. If they fucking slap you, accept it because they're fucking paying for you, dude. You spend $500 on a slut and she gives you her whole body. Fuck. Shit is getting dark, but okay. Right? Your parents spent more than fucking 100,000 on you, on your life, and in the future, yes, you don't know if they are invested. They haven't told you. Invested for your life insurance, maybe mutual funds or anything saving account just for you. And you guys are bitching on your parents. Well, I'm not saying don't bitch. It's it shows that you love your parents and you're talking you're it's yeah, you're being a person. You love them. That's why you're shitting on them. Shitting means let's say your dad did something wrong, so you're scolding Dad, why did you do that? If your parents about something, why are you playing games for so long? Why do you want to stream? Please study. Go. Explain them why you're doing it. If you have a reason. Well, if you don't have a reason, you're in fault, dude. So you cannot complain over there. Just this thing Faraz has told many times. When he was 18 or something, he wanted to buy games. Not 18 actually, before. He had a 3 or something. And his father used to buy one game every year. So one day he thought, I want to buy my own games. So he started working. And the day he started working, the day he got his first paycheck, he showed it to his mom and his dad. And his mom and dad got assured that their child can survive in this world. And that's why Faraz is Faraz. That's why he can stream. That's why he can go outside. That's why he can buy a fucking $1,000 camera. That's why he can get sponsorship. Right? So, prove that you're worthy. And talking doesn't mean you're worthy. I can just tell my parents, oh, You know, I'm a fucking Riot artist. I made it like a Valorant poster for Riot. I can earn thousands of dollars. No. Show that thousands of dollars to your parents. Show that fucking green cash, you know, green paper. Smell it, you know? Make them smell it. Yeah, your son is capable of that. Your parents will be 1,000% more happier than like when you show them the money than you telling, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Having dreams, but make sure you make the dream possible. I can think of being the next Elon Musk, but can I? No, because I'm not working as hard as him. He's working 12 hours a day. He's fucking sleeping in his company. Right? He's not even sleeping in his home. He's sleeping in the company. He says, I'm sleeping in the company because it feels good. I know what's going on in my company. That's why. Like, since he wants to know what's going on in his company, he's sleeping over there in the night. So, change your mindset. Don't be kids anymore. I won't say that I'm winning. I have earned money, but I cannot buy my own apartment. So I'm grateful for them. And look at me right now. Like, I can do many things that you guys cannot do. And I'm pretty sure you guys say like, oh, your parents are so nice. They're letting you do streams. They're letting you do like letting you wake up till 4 a.m. It's because they know I'm not wasting my time. When I was in the 10th grade, basically the SPM age, I told my parents that I love science, I will do it, I will get a degree, but please give me my freedom to become an artist, become a music producer, become all these things. And they were like, all right, because I proved it, like I can do some shit that normal people cannot. And they're supporting me. But yeah, they still shout at me sometimes, like awake at 4 a.m. playing games. They will be like, dude, your brain is getting fucked up, dude. Stop playing games. So they scold at me and I'm like, I smile and I'm like, okay, thank you. Because if they don't scold at me, I will become a spoiled kid. I'm gonna play games at like fucking 6 a.m. and I will become like like a fucking hippie. Not a hippie basically, like a shit person. I'm not studying, I'm just playing games till 6 a.m. I wanna become an esports. I wanna become an esports pro, and I cannot even shoot someone in his head like one tap quick peek. I cannot do that. How will I become a pro? So this is like one of my secrets. Like many people ask me, many of you guys already know, I'm using like a $5, not even $5, $2, $3 mic, a $10 sorry, a $10 mic, a $5 mouse. Why cheap mindset is because where the dogs are barking.
I don't think we can hear it.
Oh, you cannot hear it? Okay, that's cool. So, why do I buy cheap stuff first before doing anything? It's because normally in a teen age and adult mature age, or even mature like your whole life, humans are curious. If they see like okay, 5,000, I won't specify which currency. It's just 5,000, it's a lot. I bought a drawing tablet. I want to become an artist. I used the drawing tablet for 30 days. After 30 days, I just threw it in, like, I'm not using it anymore. I don't want to become an artist anymore. I want to study science now. So I wasted my $5,000 on that fucking tablet that I thought I'm going to be a professional artist. So my basic tip to you guys is buying phones, buying mics, buying anything, start from cheap. Because if you have the talent, if you have the courage to do the hard work, you can do the best out of the like fucking like $1 mouse. You can do that like 10 one-tap headshots using a $1 mouse. And yeah, if you're getting good, sure, upgrade it. Upgrade your computer, upgrade your mouse slowly. Don't just buy like a fucking $1,000 mic, $1,000 mouse, $1,000 keyboard. Days you're like, no, I'm not gonna do it anymore. It's like a big waste. That's why people use prototypes, engineering projects, art, anything. Shelf, do you make the first sketch you ever make in your drawing, do you make it as good as possible? Like, or do you just make it rough sketch? Like, is it looking good or not?
Rough.
Rough, right? Look,
sketch
Bro,
rough. Yeah.
he's making rough sketches. He's not like other people to buy like a $10,000 thing. He's not dumbass like others to make the best sketch and the perfect sketch just to see how bad it looks. He starts with a sketch, a rough drawing, then he draws again. He clears up the wrong lines. He makes the face properly. He sees the perspective is proper or not. Then he starts the final drawing. Right? So I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking like this is like simple stuff is he telling us. You're thinking it's simple. It's because you don't have the eye of you haven't trained your eye to decode stuff properly. But I can, because what he's doing, I can apply it in real life. And that's what I'm doing. I'm buying the cheapest gear ever just to test if I have the skills or not. And if I have it, I'm upgrading it. Okay, I have like a $1,500 computer, like a laptop. I'm not flexing on it. I'm telling you, before this, I used a fucking 1990s CPU box, basically a shit box, and I learned Microsoft Paint in that thing. I played games in that thing, right? Just to like check if I'm worthy of it or not. And then if I'm worthy, I bought myself a PC, right? And yeah, this PC is not from my parents' money or dad's money. This is like my money. I used to wash, so I can buy it. So if you want to buy expensive items, don't spend your parents' money. Don't make them disappointed. You want to waste money? Do it on your own money. Using pocket money, okay. But asking for specific things, no. Let's talk about a bit about our server. Right now we have around 900 members. Pretty good. I hope we will reach 1,000. I'm actually asking for us to buy the premium bot, so we can have much more features. I think we are going to have few events in our Discord server, like the Brawlhalla event and other stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I just have one question. If you guys are watching on Discord, if you guys are listening in Discord or looking in YouTube, what features do you need? What more features do you need in our Discord? Anything. Okay, not about the bots. I'm not a bot developer, but anything else. You want a place to talk? You want maybe a bot like a Pokemon bot or something? Anything. NSFW actually.
Fun fact.
Yeah, to be really honest, NSFW, we can add that, but we have a small problem. The problem is our community is of teenagers, and if we promote NSFW right, the whole server will become a bit toxic. Vent channel. The reason why I don't put vent channel is I'm pretty sure some of you swear, Prath, you're a piece of shit, you fucking asshole. You fucking you don't know shit. And yes, I will read it for sure because it's a venting channel, everyone can see it. And it will make a big conflict. Even if you don't specify my name, I will know that you're talking about me. That's how humans are. So that's why we don't have a vent channel. Fun fact channel. That's a good idea.
That is true. I do like that.
Yeah, that's a good.
Just like, here's my experience with like servers with vent channel. No one gives a shit most of the time. And like, it's just there so you can like, you say something, but then the thing is, you say something in the vent channel, but no one really like, everyone watches it, but they don't pay attention to it, I would say that. They see it as you have a problem, but they don't see it like, how do you fix the problem? They don't think that far because, to be honest, like, no one gives a shit, technically. Unless like you're really close friends. But then if you're really close friends, just talk it out in DMs. Like, that's what I would personally do if I have a problem. I won't just vent it out on a random channel. Because like, first of all, it'll ruin the mood. Because like, our mood is literally just like happy or like we're playing with each other, and then the vent channel is just there. We're just like sad. Everyone just venting about like, oh, my parents are doing this, my parents are doing that. I didn't like this. I got a shit score on my thing. I failed my exam, and it's just like all negativity or like stuff. I mean, venting is not technically always negative, but like if
It's still
we added a
yeah,
venting
it
channel,
ruins the vibe.
it will definitely be
Yeah, it
negative.
ruins the vibe.
It ruins the vibe. Plus, like, it's not helpful at all for any of us. Like, if you want to vent, I suggest just venting to someone else. Don't vent to a Discord channel, because like most of the people there, like, let's say if I saw someone venting in the venting channel, I don't care. Like,
Yeah, like why will you
If-
do? Like why will you
if
care?
someone
Like you will think it's his problem. Let him fix it. I won't waste my
Yeah.
time. So that's the thing.
Yeah, like if you want us to like understand, or like if you actually want my help, then just say it in my DMs or something. Don't say it in like a random channel and then you hope that guy responds to you, because that's just like bad. That's just bad marketing.
So
Not bad marketing. That's just useless in general.
Yoruba, I will add the Muday bot soon, and I agree with Kishan about the venting thing. Hey Koei,
Yeah.
and that noise. Okay. So since last week, I was planning to make like a coach channel, not a coach, a pro guides channel, just so
Noob guy.
no, uh,
Noob
yeah,
guy.
a coach channel. So a coaching channel basically, so we can teach the new people how to play properly. Because in our server, I'm not like telling this intentionally, but many people think they're pro, many people think they're good. Well, it's a good thing, but I want them to share their builds, their thoughts, how to play to other people. Pros in our server swear at other people, you're a piece of shit, you don't know how to play. So that's why I'm gonna introduce a coaching channel just for those pros to teach those noobs how to play. Well, it's not like don't take it in the wrong way, but it's for our good. So if you're a coach, if you think you can teach other people, sure, join in, teach other people. And if you're doing good, if I get like a positive response from the from your students, I don't mind. I don't mind giving you like giveaways and stuff, because you're helping people grow. And if you're helping people grow, that means you're helping us grow our Discord channel. So yeah, that's my plan for a coaching channel.
That's true.
So if you're a pro build,
A coaching channel might be interesting, to be honest, because then like we don't have to like find people to be honest to like coach.
yeah, like
You can just do it right there.
yeah, you can share your builds and everything. So if anyone wants builds, they can just check it out there. If anyone wants like particular things, they can check it out there. You can start new metas. You can do many things over there. But the thing is, everyone has to
That is true.
contribute, because one person doing it will be hard, and it will just die. So
That is, yeah. I think what we can do is like we make a new channel section, or what do you call it?
a category.
Category. Yeah, a new category. So like, so there's for multiple games if you want that.
Mhm.
But right now, since we're mainly Wild Rift, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Actually, we can do Wild Rift and Valorant if you want. Mainly it will be of Wild Rift.
Yeah, true. You can.
So, do you guys want any special events in our Discord? Like maybe like tournaments, movie nights, more movie nights. Maybe I don't know, like Photoshop sessions for everyone. It's fine, Koei. People hate the mods, so they're meant to dislike us. Like in normal applications, mod applications, there's like a big line in the bottom. In big servers, they're like, once you become a mod, everyone will start hating you. Are you sure you want to accept this job? That's pretty normal for us. It's fine. And as always, many of you guys don't know that we give some of the free Discord for members, basically. The free features are we teaching you stuff. I am a decent Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Blender, FL Studio guy who knows a bit about these things. So I can teach you some of my things, some of my secrets to you guys. About drawing, Leah can also teach you about drawing. Hafiz is there for mobile things, mobile editing and everything. Jasmine is just useless. Okay, just kidding. He's a pretty good HR, I would say. If you want to learn about how to manage people, how to be a mod proper, or how to be an attitude guy, you can go to Jasmine. Your boy is just like, he just loves to, he's just that guy. If you're bored, if you don't have any anime to watch, just ask him and he will send you a hentai.
Ask him for sauce, and I think he will have like 10 ready.
Yep.
Just for you.
So that's like the features in our Discord actually. Like people don't use it, but you can actually abuse it if you don't know. I won't tell how many people have used my things or asked me for help. Around 60, 70 people. I won't name them, but yeah, I have that many people. So if you want to become a content creator, if you want to become a YouTuber, hit me up. I will help you out. And just one thing, if we get more members in the future, this feature, like we are giving the features we are giving it to you, will get upgraded to either a sub member or a Discord booster. So right now is the time. Abuse us. Not in a bad way, in a good way. So yeah. So I saw.
So.
I saw your boy's message. I forgot what it was. It was something good.
Your boy's message.
Yeah. He said someone. I was like gonna reply to it, and I think I just missed it now. Ruin an anime channel? No. Brawlhalla? I don't know. Wild Rift and Brawlhalla? No. Can we do a sponsored Wild Rift tournament? Kishan, are you the sponsor? Yeah, if yes, then we can.
I see.
Okay.
Oh, a custom off stream with commentator? I don't think that'll work, to be honest.
Yeah, off stream won't work.
Because like
On stream it works because people are watching and everyone gets excited to comment on. Like Discord, if we are live, 2 people will be in the VC, 1 will be watching, 1 will be commentating. It won't be fun. So
yeah, and then 10 other people will be playing.
yep. So what can we do about the Discord level leaderboard? You know,
Yeah, I don't think it's viable.
to be really honest, many people don't know why is there a leaderboard in our server. So let me tell you. If you're a pro member, if you are like old members, we know that you're an old member because of your leveling up roles. And if you do something bad, we kind of ignore it. We are kind of biased, to be really honest. This is just between me and you guys. This kind of bias. Like if you're a high ranker, we don't take action that quickly. But if you will just get banned. So it's just for safety. And
basically, if you're Koei, we won't ban you.
no, but if you're a new member, you will get banned. But yeah, basically the level roles are for you to flex on other people. Like you're an old member, you know about our server, you know what's going on. So it's just for that. And for mods, it's for the banning reason. So in the past, we were actually planning to give on giveaways every month according to your rank, and we will like reset the rank thing. But then Jasmine was crying about his level 60 badge um, going missing. So yeah, we didn't do it. And a collab, but a virtual guy with a real guy with a virtual streamer, it'll look bad. Yeah, it'll look bad. Like, no. Forrest can, if he buys a VR set, right, then that's a different thing.
That is true. Actually, it will be a bit hard for him to set up the VTuber's webcam.
Yeah, I to be honest,
Because like
he can do it, but yeah. He's just a lazy guy.
Yeah, true. I don't think he can, anyways. Well, he can, but
Yep.
he won't.
Like, there's so many plans. So this was like the last year plan. After COVID ends, we'll make our own merch. After COVID ends, we will do like our own tournaments. Not tournaments, like meetup sessions. So all of these things are going to happen once COVID ends, but I don't know when. You guys know for us. The 24-hour stream was decided last year, August, September, October,
happened at December.
November, December. This was 3 months. So me and Shell worked really hard for some stuff to make you guys entertained on the 24-hour stream day, but it's still getting postponed.
It never happened. I'm pretty sure like we forgot to play how to play the game already. Oh wait, yep.
I'm sorry if I sound weird. I'm like eating and talking with you guys. Yeah.
It'll be fine. To be honest, right, I don't think he's gonna do the 24-hour stream anytime soon. If he's gonna do it, he's definitely gonna do it on a day where he's like fully free. Because right now, like nowadays, he has a shit ton of sponsors. Yep. I don't think we can do that. What game? Oh, it's like a Twitch game.
Yeah, it's
basically
like a chat game.
Plays along.
I'm waiting for.
But like, we can't show it to you yet, otherwise it'll be boring. When it's actually
It's like a secret. But it's already done, so. Yeah, the thing was done in like December.
Just need him to play.
So.
Yeah.
Can we play GTA 5? I have been requesting this since last year. Since I started playing GTA 5. And first was like, yes, we will play it. And then someone just told the servers are shit, but now the servers are fixed and First is still not playing it. But I think he got hooked on Brawlhalla. GTA 5 is kind of far away now. But GTA 5 streams will be pretty good, but the problem is, for us, actually, I don't know if you guys will like it or not, because you guys cannot play with us. Like many of you, you guys don't have a proper PC. So that's why for us usually takes games which everyone can play. Omegle stream, question mark. For us is actually excited to do a Omegle stream, but I don't know, he's kind of busy.
He probably
will do it soon.
He forgot about it.
So, I kind of want to see. Okay, GTA 5 is fun though, like, the adversary games are pretty fun, but he's not gonna play it, so. Where's Jasmer? Jasmer, can you unmute? Okay. He unmuted himself. Can he... He's not talking, I think he's having some issues, whatever. So, I was actually going to talk about Checklay DM stream. Yeah, dude, we actually need, right? We need like a review stream where he reviews our things. Jasmine is like not unmuting himself because he's like, He,
because it's very
I
laggy.
see.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Jasmine. So, let's talk about something about the mods. Well, since our podcast is called as the Mod Podcast. So
What you want to touch?
you suggested, you suggested something about how does it feel to be a mod or something.
How is that? What can't be a mod? That there is some work to it. Like there are things that behind the scenes that we don't normally talk about in front of everybody. Obviously there are some things like that. Like we plan stuff, we discuss some stuff, sometimes we gossip about certain members. Shouldn't have said that, but yeah, we do that. There is a professional side to it, but there's also the fun side. Like we get to hang out with Paras past stream hours in the stream room queue. We get to like abuse the nickname change as much as we want. There is a fun side, and then there is also the professional side.
Very professional. Very professional.
Somewhat professional side.
It's very professional, guys. The first thing you open up behind the scene chat, whenever I open up in the morning, it's something from your boy, like a fucking nude anime character or something, or Jasmine and Hafiz talking about random shit. That's the professional team we have.
Yeah, very professional.
How do we manage things? Thanks to Shelf, he always makes like a copy paste, then he pastes it whenever we need it. So if he like writes it down before, the chat just floods up. It just disappears forever. That's the kind of professionalism. Well, I will surely tell this to you guys. Like, being a mod is pretty hard as per me. And there are a few types of mods. The full-time mod, basically Jazz, me, Shelf, everyone. And they're like part-time mods. So I would say Leah is a part-time mod. I would say your boy is kind of also a part-time mod. So the difference between these, a full-time mod has the responsibility of everything. Let's say if someone is swearing or if someone is putting links, then the full-time mods are responsible to take a look at it and handle it. Because the part-time mods have an option to, like, they're just like, they just come in, they just watch stuff and they just go. So that's like a part-time mod thing. So full-time mods is pretty hard. You have to keep a look at chat. Well, oh, this does mean like your privacy is gone. Shit. But well, our privacy is better than Facebook and everything. At least we don't sell your chat. So yeah, that's like a full-time mod thing. Like, we have to take a look at the mod chat. We have to think about each and every person before telling you guys something. So let's say if you guys did something bad, or if you guys did some, like, if a mistake, so we have to think about it, like how to tell it to you guys, because we have to be polite as fuck. If you see me, I usually stutter while talking because I talk really rough. It's kind of insensitive. It's kind of really unsensitive from my side. Like, I talk that rough, so that's why I have to think before talking, so I don't hurt you guys. So it's really difficult because it's really difficult because, like, if you say in chat, like, normally see if you guys are getting warned, if you don't VC. So the big problem with the voice chat and a chat is because when you chat, right, your emotions are not clear. Like, let's say, oh, your drawing is not that good. So the person who's reading it he can read it in a rough way, in a harsh way, or he can read it in a good way, but it's a harsh way. But if you put like a smiley face or something, your drawing is not good, but you can do better. It's more of like, it's not that harsh. So we had to like think a lot before talking. So it kind of gets pretty hard for us, to be really honest. Like in VC, I can surely say, "Oh, Jasmer, fuck off." Like he will understand that it's sarcastic, but on chat, it's not. Fuck off to someone, he will probably get angry and he will start swearing. The other bad part of a mod is he has the responsibility of the whole server. And yeah, the best thing, we are not getting paid. If we did this much work in a professional company, right, we would have gotten like a fucking 6-digit salary already. So yeah, being a mod is hard. The whole server is dependent on us because the server owner is gone somewhere, and since this is like source server where everyone can be anything and they want to do it, it's basically like a government. No one owns it. If I'm doing something wrong, Jasmer can correct me. If Jasmer is doing something wrong, Shelf can correct him. If Shelf is doing something wrong, I can correct him. So it's basically like that. We do have the ranks. It's kind of based on the skill level and how old people are and how they understand stuff. Sure, mods have their own questions like why are we in this level? I'm more potential than that, but maybe the admins are a bit fucked up about that thing. So yeah. Many of you guys wants to be mod or wants to become an admin, maybe in our stream, maybe on other people's stream or other people's servers or anything. The only one tip is you have to be rational. You cannot take decisions like random decisions. I'm so innocent because I'm innocent. You cannot do that when you become a mod. Sure, you can power abuse, but if you abuse power on one guy and 10 people watches it, it makes other people think that you're scared of something. So, the power of your activeness is not enough to become a mod. Yes, of course. Because, if you see in our server, most of the mods have their own talent, I would say. Or they're useful to our server in like 2 ways. One is modding the chat, the second skills. Chefs can do art. Jasmer, like I always say, is useless. Your boy, he's also an art student. Leah can also draw, and she's pretty good at games. Hafiz, you all know, meme maker. He's also a fucking god. And yeah, I'm just here to criticize people. So everyone has their own role. Everyone has their own special charm. So that's how our mod team works. Well, we do have conflicts in between, but it's fine. That's how companies and that's how people work. Not everyone is comfortable around everyone. Not everyone is angry of everyone. So that's how like being a mod feels like. Shelf, how do you feel being a mod?
How do I feel being a mod? Well, okay, I'm pretty sure it's not a secret, but I am currently like modding 2 streamers at the same time. So I'm like, if I'm a bit inactive in a spot, so okay, let me just explain my feelings. I feel pretty good, I guess. It's not something, I won't say I enjoy it as much as I did before right now, but it's still like, it's still reasonable. Like I get to hang out with like some awesome people, and it's like really good. And with okay, I'm just not gonna lie. Being a mod is pretty fun because I can talk to like the actual content creator like, easier.
Like you have the priority,
and that's like my main goal, to be honest. Yeah, to be
that's
honest,
how
like
what everyone's main goal is. Like they want to
like,
become a mod so they can talk to the owner and they can show off to other people. I'm a mod of Babi. He's a host. He has done PUBG Mobile tournaments. I'm a host. I'm a mod of Kibatu. He's a fucking plat player in Wild Rift. So, yeah. So how do you feel about being... Okay, tell me about the starting days when you became a mod in our server.
Starting days, it felt a bit weird because to be fair, I only came in 2 weeks prior. I mean, I also did that again with Choco, but now I'm like a bit more experienced-ish. Like it feels slightly weird in a way. Like I'm not really prepared for this. Like, how am I supposed to deal with it? But now, well, compared then to now, I think then was like it was like a search. I was supposed like searching where my comfort is at, and searching where I felt comfortable at.
Mm.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So when you become a mod in a new server, right?
And
You
then-
get like really excited. Oh yeah, I'm a mod. And you're like looking at the chat, someone does wrong, you go there. Oh, as per the rules, you broke this. Here's the first warning. But slowly, right, it dissolves. And the reason it dissolves is because you start to learn more about the server, you start to learn more about the people. And it's like a basic human nature. If you bought something new, you will be happy for 4 days, and after 4 days you will just get bored. But I really appreciate the dedication of the mods. Like there's still a mod in a really stressful server, I would say. Like they have to manage Twitch, they have to announce stuff, they have to manage conflicts in between normal people and in between mods too. Yeah, even we have conflicts sometimes. So that gets pretty hard because if there's a conflict in the staff team, the whole server can go haywire. Or someone can just go mad and they can just fucking ban 1,000 people. So I really appreciate mods, to be really honest, because of the hard work. So for me, experience being a mod, I don't remember. Fuck, that was an Indian accent. I don't remember. I don't remember my past properly because I've been modding since a long time. But modding also taught me many things about how to be sympathetic instead of empathic towards people, and how to manage conflicts, basically. Yeah, because there are trollers sometimes, and not every troller is bad. If you talk to them properly, right, they sometimes understand and they become good. And they become as good, like they can become a mod. So it's not about judging. Oh, I forgot one of the best topics that I was thinking to tell you guys. Let me tell you guys now. There are a few close people, so this is the best time. Secrets. Everyone wants in this world. Everyone. Chef, you want to become a king, right? You want to become the best of the best, right? Everyone,
Yeah.
even Jasper wants to become the best of the best. Every one of you guys want to become the best of the best. Even I want to become the best of the best. But the thing that people don't understand is, we live in a society. You're not alone. You cannot order 10 people around. But what you can do is, everyone has their own skills level. Yep, I'm not saying that you cannot become a king. You can become a king, but do acknowledge what you can do. I can be a pretty good manager. That's why I never requested to become a king. Yes, I can stream. I can open my own Discord. I can make my art. I can do many things. But I don't do it. That's why I work from the shadows behind everyone else. I work for Faraz, I work for Shufei, I work for many people. I won't tell their names. But yeah. So if what you're doing, if you're a manager, if you are a waiter in a hotel, don't feel bad because you're not a king. Because if you're not doing what you're doing, no one else will be doing. Yeah. So remove the thought of being a king, but change it to the topic, change it to the thing, like change it to you want to become perfect what you're doing. So everyone has their own tendencies. Some can become a good king, some can become a good manager, some can become a really good HR managers, some can become a really good teachers, some can become really good janitors or garbage man. I'm not saying those are bad things. I really appreciate people. Don't be a king, be a queen. Your boy, if you think it logically, king is 1000% right. If you see in a chessboard, a queen can do everything and she's not even proud of it. She sacrificed herself pretty good. Like, unlike the king, he just moves one step. He's like, I can't do it. I'm tired. But the queen is like, if I can do it, I'll do it perfectly. She just moves through the whole board, dude. So, be a queen, not a king. So, don't waste your whole life thinking I want to become a king. Be a king on what you want to become. Well, she controls the king, not gonna lie. Just like the mods, we control the stream and Faraz. Just kidding. Don't call FBI, please. But yeah, don't be overconfident. Don't be too confident about being someone. Don't be someone. Be yourself. You'll enjoy.
Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty
Yep.
significant topic. Like, I think we all have been there. Like, we want to become someone else. Like, we want to do what they do. But like, to be honest, right? In my opinion, I don't think that's how you should approach things. Approaching things like originality and stuff, that's a whole nother topic, to be honest. Because like, I've seen like a shit ton of people who wants to become someone else, like maybe a famous YouTuber or like someone who is trending. Like, they want to become that person so badly that they will lose their
Yep.
own sense of originality and stuff. And I think like, why would you want to do that? There's no point in like doing that, right? That's what everyone normally thinks. But then in their mind, they want to become this guy so bad that they have no other option like that. So like, for example, right, let's say I'm inspired by you, Pratt, but then I try to do everything your way. I copy your style, I copy your thing. Or maybe there's like maybe I'm a gamer, like I aspire to be like someone who's good at games. Then I see someone who's good, like let's say your boy is a professional league player, I guess. He's like so good at league, but then I copy everything that your boy does, like from his builds, from his style of gaming, from his like, even from his like general demeanor, or like what he does in chat. Like, I just copy all of that. That just ruins like someone's originality as a whole, and I don't see a point why someone should want to become someone else, or like exactly copy that person entirely. Like, there are a lot of cases. I'm pretty sure you've seen some people that actually try to copy someone, right?
This is the thing that I learned when I was pretty young. I don't know. I have like many God-gifted like incidents and stuff which taught me many cool things. So, an original person and a copied person has a big difference. When an original artist, let's compare artists. An original artist and a copied artist, when they make an art, the original artist waves his brush on a canvas, people can see that Bob Ross made it, because that's his originality. But when someone copies Bob Ross, right, they cannot see the person who drew it. So, being original is so important. Okay, let's say Alan Walker and Marshmello. Their songs are simple. I'm not joking. Their songs are pretty simple. Like, people can copy. Not everyone can become Alan Walker, can he? They can make way better compositions than Alan Walker, but Alan Walker's originality is so good that everyone gets addicted. Well, he did rule the whole fucking 4 or 5 years when he released like Faded and Spectre. Like, those songs were on fucking every video. People used to call it cancer, dude. Like, that's what originality is. Why is Bob Ross famous? Originality. He didn't copy anyone, but he thought, like, he teach 10 people how to become Bob Ross. So that's the thing about originality. That's why people cannot copy it. No matter how good of an eye you have. I did tell you guys to notice people and decode what they're doing, but I didn't tell you guys to copy it. I'm telling you guys to use their experience. What makes an old person different from a young person? The old person has so much experience in his life that he has shut down his ears and his ears, so he doesn't get distracted by other people. But a new child gets distracted because he don't have experience. It's like the same theory. When you get older, when you get more experience, you start becoming you. When you're young, you try to copy everyone. Like, let's say when a child is born, they copy their parents, they copy their, and they're like talking to the phone. But when you get old, you become yourself. So that's a
true.
cool thing. So don't copy people, but copy their
Yeah.
experience, not their whole personality.
Not their actual thing, yeah. Because like at that case, you're just trying to become like a watered down version of that person. Like someone, you're just that guy but worse.
So
I would say, yeah. That just because you have like no originality whatsoever in that case.
copying people is just
So?
useless. I would say, yeah, it's fucking useless. Like, you copy someone and people are like, oh, well, that's Bob Ross art, right? What's special about it? Well, it's not special because you did. Oh yeah, Pratt made it. I have like my own style of art. So when I tell like I have my own style of art, like, people acknowledges it. They're like, oh shit, you made that, fucking amazing. When chefs make a manga, he's a fucking good line art artist. Like, if you see his manga, if you see his textures, if you see his shades, it's just lines that I cannot copy. Not even Photoshop or Illustrator can copy it. Do you know that? I tried to replicate his drawing and I couldn't do it. So be original. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I guess like a tip I would give to like everyone, try to instead of looking on how you can make the same thing, look how you can make that thing yours.
yeah,
I
that's
would
a
say.
good. People who can understand. If you cannot understand it, you need some life experience.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah, we cannot
You need more
give you life
experience,
experience. You have to learn that on your own. People that copy can do something special that original people can do. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Right.
Basically, don't have some pride in yourself. Don't become someone but worse. Like, just don't become like, let me say, I don't want to become Hafiz but worse. I want to become myself. I want to get inspired by Hafiz, but I don't want to become Hafiz. Something along those lines, right?
So no,
Exactly.
your Discord is not. Yeah. So
Okay, it's fine.
let me quickly make a art and I will decode it. I will decode my workflow. So these are all of the for the artists and people who want to become something. So how do you decode stuff? So first of all, I'ma just quickly make an art. Till that we can talk about random stuff, I guess. So yeah. So how did you guys like found Faras? That's my question for everyone. How did you find Faras, Chef?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone knows how I found Faraz.
Did Leah recommend it?
Yep, that's it.
What about other people?
That's about it. Yeah, that's the real question here. Because these one beat him. Wow. Astro.
Oh, it's a TV channel
What's Astro?
that Faras worked in. Basically, EGG network.
Ah, all right. I see. I random.
Hello, Brandon.
Hello, Brandon. Oh. I randomly watch his stream on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube. Fuck. That means you're old. Like an old. Fucking cool, dude. Because the only time I know Faras streamed on YouTube was, I don't know. Like pretty recently, we used to stream on Twitch on YouTube together. Like that's cool.
Yeah. He stopped streaming on YouTube because
Yeah, it's kind of ineffective. Like
right?
people join in, but they're dead. The growth rate is pretty low over there, so we just quit.
Yeah. I won't say YouTube's the best place to
It is best, but it doesn't have. Yeah, Couch Predator is
potatoes.
also like a episode from EGG, like a whole series, where they talk about games and stuff. Pretty cool.
I came back. I saw Faraz wear
Oh, shit.
Kagura cosplay, and I like
fucking-
you. So Koei likes
Fucking
cross-dressing.
nightmare, dude.
I see.
So I just made it like a monotone drawing of a sunset. It's like a red shaded drawing. This is like a specific type of drawing. So I mirrored it right in front of you. It looks decent enough. It's not that good. So I made it in Photopea. It's like a free Photoshop online on Chrome. Just search it up. You'll get it. This is not sponsored. I just want to share it with you guys. It can do everything that Photoshop can do, but it's online and free. So I saw this art. Like I made it this art right now, but if I want to decode it right, when you see it, let's talk with simple layers first. So this is not a complex drawing. This just has layers. So the first thing I drew was a random shape. All right. The moment I made it like a random shape, it reminded me of a mountain. So I colored it brown. Then I made it one more mountain on the left side with a different shade. And then I added like a final mountain on the right side to make it look more like more shaded, I would say. So it looks like more appealing to the viewers, or basically you guys. Then I added like a background and a sun. So this was like a workflow, and this is like a fucking $1 million painting. I can sell it into a fucking museum. But what makes this different from a museum painting and a shit painting is my name and my originality. This type of art, I don't remember the artist's name, but it's unique to someone, and his art is like sold for millions of dollars. If I sell it, no one will give me a penny. So that's the difference between originality and copied. So if you see, this is like basic stuff, but when you think about it, it's pretty like profiting to us. So don't copy stuff, just be original.
There's no merit in copy.
Look, the drawing is pretty good. I made it in like how much? 5 seconds? It's because I did like smart work, I would say. I just decoded it pretty fast. But it's not worth it. What makes it original? What makes drawing original? Let me show you that too. So, let me open one of my old projects. Okay. So this is a fully Photoshop made art. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this in Discord art channel or something. So what makes this picture unique? This is not copied. This is my own art style. And I'm pretty sure many of you guys cannot copy it because that's how I see the world. So I thought of someone exploring something and he looking at something really weird or creepy. So I added a skull, I did all of that things. But what makes this original is my mindset. If you tell me to make, if you give me a random object and you're like, can you make art out of it? My art will be mostly spooky, weird, and kind of scary. Not scary, like mysterious. That's how my brain works, and that's what originality is. If you tell Shelf to draw something, his art will be mostly line art that no one can copy. That's how he will think basically. If you tell to make a video, his video will be simple, sweet, and with pretty amazing transitions. That's because it's for us. So that's what originality is. And if you think you can copy it, I dare you to copy it because I'm pretty sure you cannot touch it. I'm pretty sure about it, because yeah, you got inspired by Drello, yep, but this thing is fucking different from what everyone else thinks. So originality versus you don't need to screenshot it, Hafiz. It's in art gallery already. I post everything I make every day over there, just to motivate other people that a shit person can do something pretty good. And a shit person, I mean by me. I cannot draw characters. I don't have the basic theory of or perspective, but I can make stuff which looks pretty good. It's because of my hard work and my dedication and my time. So don't feel demotivated if you cannot do it now. Well, later you can do it, because that's how life is. Try once, try again, but never give up. What's the difference between copied and stealing, or both same? Stealing. That's a fucking good question, Hafiz.
Okay, I think I got an answer for this. Basically, copying is like, let's say Pratt's skull thing right here. Copying, if I make this entire thing myself, like I make this, but like I made it, so I didn't like copy paste. Stealing is copy pasting that and then I upload it. That's
just
stealing.
take this image, and if I add my name, that's stealing. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's stealing. Like, this is not my art, but I put my name, that's stealing. But if I'm copying it, let's say if I took this skull and if I added it into someone else, into something else, that's copying. So if you're saving time, copying is fine. But saving time, I don't mean like just copy paste it and write your name. Saving time means, let's say you want the same skull, you can just take it out from this picture and something else. So that's kind of smart work, and that's your art. Or maybe you can say it's like a collab. So this skull is not my art, it's from Google. This character is not my art, it's from Google. This grass is not my art, it's from Google. The background is not from my art, it's from Google. So this is not copying, this is neither stealing, this is my own art. I'm making a collage of many things and like erasing stuff and adding stuff, so it looks realistic. So that's not copying nor stealing. So you guys need to understand the difference between those two. Ooh, rip-off versus stealing. Rip-off means, let's say not Valorant actually, Paladins and Overwatch. Okay, not many of you guys have watched it. Not played it. Sorry, not watched. I don't mean by that.
Okay. I think a rip-off is basically like the same thing, and it's the same thing, but it's like, but you upload it, I would say.
Explain it. Yeah.
I'm not sure how to go with rip-off. You remember the Rainbow Six game that was on mobile, and it's so similar.
Yeah, you're right.
A rip-off.
Yeah, you're right. Wild Rift and
That's what you
MLB.
would call a rip-off.
Basically, every MOBA game is a rip-off of each other. So that's what I will call as rip-off. Stealing means Hafiz uploaded a video. I took Hafiz's video. I added my name. GG. I stole Hafiz's video. And if I get famous, technically Hafiz can copy strike me, but if I have my copyright laws ready before Hafiz, well, Hafiz, your video is mine basically. So let me tell you one fucking amazing thing about YouTube. If you make a video, if you upload it, make it unlisted and keep it on YouTube. If you make music, do the same thing. So if someone else steals your music, you can copy strike them through YouTube. Like, YouTube is actually kind of a copyright center where you can get your copyrights free. So if someone else uploaded the same music as I did, but I uploaded before them, I can go to YouTube, I can tell them I have the project files, everything, it's copied. And his money will be mine, like his ad revenue will be mine from them. And he will get a copyright strike for copying stuff. So if you ever make videos, if you ever make music of something or pretty important things, upload it first on YouTube, make it unlisted, and do not leak it. YouTube is a pretty good place, I would say. It's like similar to basically I don't remember I think it was Pixar or Disney, but some of these artists, right, they basically every cartoon is basically like a 3D art now. Unlisted means only you can see it, other people cannot, or the people with only links can see it. So if you see, mostly like if you see for like I send some videos to Faraz like the Creator Awards, so it was unlisted. Only people with link can see it. That's why other people could. So he told me, "Can you make it public?" So I did it. So yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So I was saying about Disney or Pixar. So one of these companies, their artist uploads. Since all of the cartoons are now made in 3D, so it's like a nude model. There are no clothes on it, so they have to model everything perfectly for perfect animations and visuals. So they upload the nude models first on Rule 34 before anyone make their own shit, so they can copyright everything. So that's how basically YouTube is. You need, if you're making music, put it on YouTube first, make it unlisted, and if someone copies it, you can easily copyright strike them. So there you go. A free tip from me for you guys is the YouTube thing. Because in a digital world, right, anything can get copied. Companies pay thousands of dollars to get their copyrights and everything for their logos, their music, their merchandise and everything. But for us, right, for us average, like average people, we don't have much money. We are fucking broke, to be really honest. So we cannot hire those lawyers and basically court sessions and everything to copyright our. That's why a normal person goes to a record label. Do you know what's a record label? Vivo, Sony Music. So they go to them and they pay money to get their music registered and copyrighted. So they get money and so their music doesn't get stolen. So same thing goes with art, same thing goes with videos and stuff. So yeah, so YouTube is a pretty good thing because YouTube is universal. Everyone is using YouTube to upload their videos and everything. So that's my tip for you. I think we have talked too much, I would say. Today was a pretty good stream, dude. Like, I'm sorry for last month stream, like last podcast, because the net cut off suddenly. Yeah, time to copy strike Arhan. Don't copy strike here. I would suggest this. If someone copies your work, right? I'm pretty sure it's because they don't know it's registered or not. Just mail them or tell them to not copy it, and they won't, to be really honest. And actually, right, they will be, once you tell them, right, they will be pretty good towards you. But if you just directly copy, like strike them, that's pretty harsh, dude. It's like you're rude. So don't do that. Unless they're not listening, they're like, no, this is my art, fuck you. Then do. Can I talk? Arhan is asking. You had to pay $10 to talk, my guy.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, that's a copyright strike.
You pay extra to me.
So Brandon, would you like to talk about anything? Are you enjoying our podcast? Okay.
Not on this topic.
But are you enjoying our podcast? How is it? It's not that professional, but
Doesn't have to be professional.
there you go. I'm gonna unmute Arhan. Let's see what he wants to talk. Like, if you guys want to talk, go ahead. Since it's a public podcast, if you have some topics to talk about, you can talk about that. Arhan is. Yep, Arhan, you can talk now. Let's shut their
Impressive.
mouth and take their money. So,
What's on the Haley?
he didn't talk. I was reading the YouTube chat. If you don't know, we are live on YouTube. Brandon.
Oh,
Check announcement. Check announcement.
Hello there, Arhan. How are you doing today? Yeah, so what did you want to talk about?
Is what you said
Yep.
about stealing, right? I feel like the person who didn't know that you made the video like earlier, like you don't know the person who made the video, and you post it. So like you didn't have any clue about them posting it before. But then they just like they put out a video which which they did before, and then they just like,
What do you mean?
you know what
But
I'm talking
the
about,
thing
right?
you're not understanding here is, if I'm uploading a video and making it unlisted, it means that that video is not supposed to get leaked. And I don't know how you got that video on your hand, because it's not out there. So it's technically piracy. Right. So what you can do is, if you want to take someone's video, if you want to take someone's... Hello, Leah. Yes, we'll play Warframe later. So if you want to videos, if you want to take someone's song, just ask them on their Instagram, on their mail. Most of them will reply to you. Just ask them if I can use this or not. If they say no, well and fine. If they say yes, use it. And be sure to take like a fucking screenshot of that thing. Because people are scammers. They're fucking big bitches. Even I do this shit sometimes. So if I say yes, and if I delete your messages, you have no proof. So I can basically strike you. So don't get scammed. Please take screenshots. Please keep voice recordings and everything about what you're doing, what you're not. Because right now, during COVID, we cannot have physical contracts and physical signs. So just be safe. This is for professional work, but just for random shit is fine. But in case, if you want to go professional one day, just remember this tip. Yep.
So you have to be original. Like you see, say I'm just going to give an example. Okay, the last stream where I did that video, which is Hafiz did before, I didn't go onto his YouTube page and take the video from there. I took it from Twitch, and then I decided to make the video on.
Yeah, I got what you mean.
not
But people
like his, not
said
similar
it was
to his.
copied, right? Do you know why? The first,
Yes, exactly.
the first
Because
person
I used the exact
to make a TikTok video, and 10 people, and when you see those 10 people, you will say, oh, this video was made by Faraz. The thing you're talking about is the creator wars that's going on in this era. If you upload it first, you own it. If you upload it last, you copied it. That's why people are rushing to make content. That's why people are buying $1 million PCs to edit their videos as fast as they can, to upload it as fast as they can. So it's basically creator wars. You cannot complain about. That's how this works. The first one to make, let's say, let's go 100 years, 200 years ago. I'm the first guy to make a wheel. And then you're like, let's make a rubber wheel. But when the question comes, who made the wheel? They will say, Pratt made the first wheel. So do you get where I'm going with this? Yep. It's not about copying stuff. It's about who uploaded it first.
Yeah. So yeah, it's actually so it's partially my fault for not.
It's not about
concentrating Hafiz on
concerning. It's
the
you should
video
not
that I did.
think like that you copied. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you should think of it. Someone thought about it first.
Yeah. So
Something about that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not technically right. If you don't know about it, and then you made the same thing,
Okay.
hold on, let me talk. It is legally wrong, but it's morally right, because like, you didn't know that they made it. So like, you don't have any like emotional baggage to like, oh, I copied it. You don't have anything. You can just admit, oh, I didn't know that you also made this. Then there you go. That's over.
Yeah.
There's nothing to bring it up about.
Yeah, I know. But when when Hafiz made the video, he sent the video for us after for us when he on the stream. I immediately went to Hafiz in his DM. I said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know that you made the same video." So I actually I didn't mean to make the same video as him.
Well, it's fine. That's what thing is, right?
Yeah, then problem solved. Then problem solved.
But then people have like a very different perspective of me because I've also like
Look,
photoshopped
I'm
like
gonna
how
tell you.
what Leah does.
I don't want to cut you off, but I'm gonna just tell one thing.
Let me,
People will have their own perspective. Do what you want. If they like it, they like it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. But don't blame it on other people. That if, like, let's say the thing you were saying, like, if the people are like, oh, the video is similar to Hafiz's, it's because Hafiz uploaded first. This is what content. This is the hardest part. This is why Brandon works 12 hours a day in EGG to make that video come out. Well, he can make that video in 1 week, but he has to do it in 2 days because first to go out is first to win. This is why content creation is hard. This is like the behind things that people don't know. If 2 people upload the same video, one will get more views because one uploaded it first, or one's video is better. So if you want to compete in this place, in this thing, if 2 people are making the same content, you have to make your content better than Hafiz. And when you make it, people will acknowledge it. Oh yeah, it's the same meme, but Arhan's is better. So don't complain about it. Don't feel sad about it. It's just fucking hard work. Because if you don't do hard work, you won't go anywhere, dude. Like, complaining is a baby move. Yeah. So serious about it. Don't get sad that, oh, my content was not first, so people said I copied it. Well, fuck the people. Show them who the real boss is. Make your content so good that the first person to upload it thinks that, why did I fucking upload it first? I should have waited and then I should have copied Arhan's content. Take your time. Make your videos so good that people are fucking drooling on your video. They're like, oh fuck, when will Arhan's new video come out?
Yeah, like actually, right, there's like a really good example, like famous. You know the song? It's a pretty famous song.
Yeah.
Creeper. Oh man, that song has more views and more likes than the original song itself.
Yep. So,
and that's why, like, even parodies or even things that happen second doesn't mean that it will suck. Doesn't mean that you can't compete because you made it second. That's not a thing.
So you have to make your content so good that people are drooling. Like, let's say, Shelf. Faraz waits for his mangas for fucking weeks. He thinks about it in his night. He's like, when will be the next manga out? I look so fucking cool. What will happen? It's because what Shelf is making is amazingly cool. Same with me. I'm not flexing, but same with me. When I make a video, alright, people get excited. Not much. I don't know how much excited you get or how you think about me. I don't give a piece of shit. But people surely get excited. And I get satisfied with it because if I'm working hard on a video and people are getting eager to watch it, that means I did something right. But if I wanted, let's say about the Creator Awards, I could have finished the Creator Awards in 1 day, the whole edit in 1 day because it was done. But I took fucking 5 days to edit it properly because I knew the video was shit. This is like backstories. The video was shit. The video we made, it was shit. There was no excitement. We were just reviewing the memes. That's it. Alright, that's it. So how to make it more entertaining was, the first thing I thought of was to make a fucking amazing judge trailers so the people's mind gets distracted. Like, instead of watching the content, they will start the art and the fucking edits. The second thing was to make it look as smooth as possible. So that's why I added, like, I spent like fucking 3 hours on the faces, on the fucking whole studio thing, the whole voiceover thing, sync thing, just because I wanted the viewers to experience something else that they didn't experience on the stream. That's why people want to watch the highlight video. Otherwise, why will they watch it? They will just ask someone like, who was the winner? Oh, it's... That's it. But if they want to, like, if I make my video so good, people will want to watch it. So if you think, if you're thinking yourself, oh, I should have uploaded my video first, oh, my content is bad, or don't give a piece of shit about it. If you want to become good, make your content very good. Like, make it so good that people like drool to watch your content. About the, let's talk about Jasmer and the people who watch Minecraft. Whenever there's a Minecraft tournament with Dream, Technoblade, dude, these fucking guys wake up till like fucking 2:33 a.m. just to watch those fucking Minecraft tournaments. And if Farah says, Jasmer, can you help me out at 3 a.m.? I'm gonna fucking, I will give you a battle pass in Call of Duty. He will be like, no. It's because the content they're watching is fucking good. That's why you watch Mr. Beast videos, right? He fucking throws $1 million on someone and it's fucking exciting. No one else can do it. So if you want to make your videos or your stuff that good, make it that good. Like, be proud, but don't be too much proud about what you're making. So there's at least a space between your skill and what you can do, so you can at least grow. When you get overconfident about anything, like even for me, sometimes I get overconfident about my art and about my shit. Even today for the podcast, I was ready half an hour before the podcast started, and I didn't know the podcast number, the thing you can see glowing, like the Babi Gang podcast episode 3, it was number 2. It was because of my overconfidence. I thought it was perfect. And the moment I hit the live button, I was like, oh shit, it's number 2. So I delayed the whole thing. I went, I re-edited everything, I put episode 3, and then I started the live. So don't become sad, don't become self-conscious about what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is right. You don't have enough experience about it. That's when we come up. I'm like, right now I'm talking a bit rough, but don't feel sad because I'm kind of really limiting myself because
I understand.
I'm that Simon from fucking America Got Talent. So yeah, I kind of roast people sometimes really hard, and I feel bad about it, but I still roast them. So sometimes I feel bad about it. This is for everyone in the server, even for the mods. Jasmer knows it. I fucking bitch and in front of him. I fucking swear in front of him about what he's doing wrong, what he's doing right, and same with him. If I do something wrong, he does say it, but he says it in a better manner that I feel ashamed of. But yeah, still, that's my nature. That's who I am.
Yeah,
So
actually.
don't think about my content is first, my content is last, my content is bad. Just prove it every time. When you upload one content, when 10 people say it's bad, appreciate them because they know. Appreciate them. Yeah.
So you're saying it to like do it, but do it better than
No, not
the
other people.
does it.
Not other people. Do
But
it
don't
better
copy
than
them.
yourself, the past you. In Black Clover, every time, I forgot the main character's name. Every time he or his Asta or his sensei,
Asta.
they're like, I'm gonna surpass myself. Every time there's like a final move, I'm gonna fucking surpass my past self and become a new self. So it's an animation. I know you're like, why is he relating it over here? But that's the real life. That's real. Every fucking scholar in a school was a fucking shit when he first started studying. Every day he improved himself day by day. See, I sucked at video editing. I sucked at making content creation. I sucked at making art. Even with Shelf, I'm pretty sure his first drawing was like a doodle which didn't even look like a human being. But every day we improved ourselves. Every gamer, Shroud, every fucking esport gamer, when they play, they don't play for fun. Okay, they do play for fun, but they always find that empty space between them and their next self. Every game they play, they analyze stuff and they learn more about the game, and they use it. And that's what pros are. they grow every day. So don't limit yourself. Don't think, oh, I want to become better than Faraz. Oh, I want to become better than Farad. Become better than yourself. And the next day when you will become better than yourself, you will feel proud about what you did. You will be like, oh shit, yesterday I couldn't draw a perfect circle, now I'm drawing it. Okay, my next step will be to make like a perfect booby. So you will make like a perfect booby the next day.
Great analogy, Pratt. Great analogy.
Okay, I'm joking in between because I don't want to make the topic too serious. Because I know it. Later when you go sleep, you will think about this shit and you will be like, it kind of hurts, but he's right. So that's why I'm joking in it. So don't limit yourself and always keep growing. Compete yourself. That's what your tuition teacher says, right? Last time you got 30 marks in your exam, this time you get 40 marks. So just apply it on everything. Dude, life is fucking... You just need a different perspective to look at. People are lazy. That's why we become lazy. Like when our surrounding people are lazy, we become lazy. Just try to become a hardworking piece of shit. Fuck, I failed my mastery rank. Leah, you need more practice in Warframe. And we are talking about life here. Yep. Same thing to you too, Leah. Become better than your tomorrow. Practice more. We will pass your mastery rank. It's simple shit, Arad. Like, don't feel stressed out. Everyone feels stressed out. But
Nah, I'm not stressed. Like, it's just,
yeah, you.
I don't know how to say it, but
No,
I don't want to say it
I know what you feel. I know you're
I
like,
don't want to say it on stream.
people hate me because they think I copied. It's fine. People will always hate you. Well, I'm a mod myself. Chef is a mod. More than 800 people in our server hates us. but they don't show it to us. I'm pretty sure somewhere in the corner of their hearts they're like, oh, Prath warned me that day because I sent a link. Fucking piece of shit. That's life, dude.
I don't feel that.
But
I
if you don't feel like that, then
I
it's pretty good. At least you don't have envy. It's way better.
I used to once, and then I thought, what am I doing with my fucking life? I shouldn't be doing this. I should.
That's a fucking good
Like,
thing.
I did some shit thing.
That's
I
a
did
fucking
a
good
shit
thing, dude. Do
back
you know
then.
why? Because you learned something that will help in your future. The reason
Yeah.
why I try to be so calm, or everything I make it so calm, is because everything I do is calm because I know, like, if I become angry, if I swear, if I do shit, it won't take me anywhere. Like, if I cannot draw, I won't just quit. I won't be like, I cannot draw anymore. I'm not saying you have to learn this. Like, you need to know that you will learn it slowly as like the days goes on, as you look at other people. That's how life is basically. Some people know something faster than other people. Some people know it pretty like after 10 years. But never give up. Yeah, if you see like the KFC uncle, he started KFC when he was 90. Yeah.
Colonel Sanders.
Dude, he was 90 when his
Colonel
KFC
Sanders.
was like, his fried chicken recipe was fucking famous. Dude, 90. Dude, 90 is way above retirement age. The retirement age is of 60. After 60, like nowadays, people just go drink beer, come back, sleep, that's it. But dude, 90 making a fucking fried chicken, dude, that's some next level shit.
It's finger licking good.
90. When a person reaches 90, right, he stops thinking. But I have like a different respect for this guy. I have a different respect for all of like the big achievers. I'm kind of jealous too because they have a talent, or maybe they don't have a talent, but it's their hard work. But what I really appreciate is never giving up. Look at Elon Musk, growing every day. He also had it like fucking really hard failures in his life, but he never gave up. Like, even in relationships, right? People don't understand this thing. Well, I'm not qualified enough to tell about this thing, but humans change, and the thing that keeps them together is the hard work. That's it. Like if I'm if your partner is not hardworking, or if she's not, basically if she's not adjust, if she doesn't adjust to you, you won't get anywhere. And this same thing, I'm not talking about relationship in like fucking love relationship, guys. It's about partnership, fucking bitches. It's about partnership. When you open a business, if you're with your friends or anything, every one of you working on each other, everyone is adjusting to each other. So like I said, I try to be as calm as possible when I'm talking. It's my hard work to talk with you guys. And same with you guys. Maybe you don't understand my English that much, or maybe I have a fucking weird accent. You guys are working hard on listening this. You guys are like watching this YouTube podcast because you're like, if I don't watch it, Prath will feel bad. So no, it's not about loving or hate. You guys are loving me because I normally do favors, and normally I talk to you, or normally I make content. But the day I become toxic, the day I'm like, oh fuck you guys, you guys are a piece of shit, you don't know art, I'm a special guy, everyone start hating me. But
normally when normally when people show tough love, I can agree, because this current situation right now with my parents, yes, they show me tough love.
It's appreciated
because they want me to be better.
Yeah, look, I will tell you this thing is one more thing, one more time. Apex is better than Apex. Hereby, yep. That's my brain sometimes. So I will just tell this one time. This topic makes people sad. Time passes every day. All right, your life will never stop. Living or non-living thing will disappear one day from your life. Even non-living things, even a rock, it will get missing someday. It will get destroyed someday. So what you have right now, enjoy it with the most love and passion. Because just imagine, like right now you have a computer, right now you have a phone. 10 years from now, you don't have your parents, and you don't have a job, and you're on streets, and you don't have this phone and your laptop. You don't have the education. It can happen. Well, it's not like it's not gonna happen, or your parents are so fucking rich that they can buy, like after they pass away, you have like fucking millions of dollars. No. We all are normal people. Yeah, so fucking be prepared for it. That's why I say enjoy your life right now, because what's gonna happen, you never know. This is I'm gonna like speak freely now. Right now you your parents are with you. Tomorrow, let's say they have gone outside, they got COVID, and something can happen. And COVID hits like in fucking 1 week, and then after 1 week you will regret your whole fucking life. Why did I swear on my parent? Why am I fucking staying away? Or why didn't I study properly? The studying thing happens a lot. I know this, but we are humans. We are fucking lazy. So I won't comment on that, because I also follow that same shit. Yeah, but the thing is, having small regrets is okay. Don't have big regrets.
Yeah, actually. You need to enjoy your life before.
Yeah, what you
don't
have,
regret what you said.
enjoy it today.
Because life is too short.
Look, it depends on people.
You don't
Yeah,
know when it's like,
it depends.
anytime can change. Anytime it can.
Let's say right now Arant is sitting beneath his fan, like a ceiling fan falls on his head. Tomorrow we get the news, fucking Arant is dead, dude.
Right. Why are you?
Oh, now you're scared? Well, because that can happen. That's why enjoy each moment of your life, dude. Do what you want right now. Don't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Yep. So, I think we talked enough for this podcast.
Actually, it's true.
Let's kind of wrap it up. Things are getting noisy over here too. Yep, so that's
Actually, we don't
that's
hear it.
fucking weird, dude. Like
We
Shouldn't be
can
anything.
Yeah.
But it should be fun.
Yeah,
Hell.
I can't hear anything.
Yes, Leah, I'm ending the stream just to join Warframe, okay? Alright. Alright then, I'll you guys maybe after 2 weeks during our next podcast. Maybe if you have few topics to talk about, hit me up or just tell in general or anything, we will listen to you. I will say this once again. I know there are only like fucking 7 people watching or something, and more people in the Discord we see. Our Discord has special features. Fucking abuse it, guys. I give you free. I can fucking teach you guys mass media, not camera handling. Basically digital stuff. YouTube, music production, video editing, everything comes. That thing comes under me. Art. You can go to Shelf. Leah also does art, but she's more of a gamer. So if you wanna get like, if you want a toxic, you can go to Leah to hear her screams every time you die. Your boy, if you need, yep. Jasmer, I don't know. He's just HR maybe. No, Leah. Okay, I was just kidding about Leah, but not being toxic.
Yeah.
Because if I don't tell this, she will fuck me up later. She's not.
What? Fucking truth? What the fuck?
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Before shit gets real, I will see you guys like after 2 weeks.
What the? She's about to get real, bitch.
Alright.
You're
Alright,
live.
then I will see you guys later. Chef, any last word? Not last words. Chef, anything you want to say?
Last words, Prat.
Last words. I'm about to die, huh? All right, my last word
Okay,
will
infinity.
be pie.
My last word will be.
Alright then,
Pie.
have a great day, guys. Stay safe, I guess. Well, everyone says that. But just stay inside, play games, be active on our Discord, win some giveaways to show off to your friends, and
Oh yeah, there is a giveaway actually. Be sure to enter the
Yep.
giveaway.
and
That
fucking
announced
keep in
in the announcement.
the announcements
You can win
because
14.
I told you Jasmine is a fucking use the shit, you know. Yeah, so just keep an eye on announcement. There will be giveaways and stuff, or maybe creator awards that you guys might miss. Creator awards won't be that soon, but yeah, still. Many of you guys are fucking blind, and after the creator awards was done, you guys were like, when was the creator awards? So yeah.
For do the twerk.
Sorry, I don't give such features. If you want those features, go to Faraz's stream. Twitch.tv/Team Faraz. Sponsored. Okay then.
By Pratima Shetty.
Bye bye people.